Hey Sinead,
Hi, Ciara. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I came back from my holidays 2 days ago, and yeah, it's been really nice. Yeah, it's been really lovely.
It's
It's
always
been
nice to settle back in after a holiday.
oh yeah, it's been ages since we've had our chat. Um, I'm gonna say it's almost like 2 months or 3 months even. Is it that long?
Yep, I'd say it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So I'm really sorry. No chats for a while. We've been chatting too much to chat.
I know exactly. We chat too much to
Yeah,
each other.
yeah, exactly. Um, so yeah. So we're not. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. You're gonna guide me as we go, and we're gonna see. So yes,
Well,
my holiday
yeah,
was.
yes, go on. You tell us
Oh,
about your
yeah.
holiday.
So my holiday was in Mallorca. It was for 2 weeks, and I took all my yoga classes with me. So the Zooms came with me, and the morning yoga came with me, and it was just amazing. It was and the like I was talking in one of the Zoom classes the other night to say that before when you're teaching yoga, there is this commitment that you be on site. So from Tuesday lunchtime until like Thursday night I always had to be there during a term. So if I committed to a
Mhm.
10-week term, I was locked in to be there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night in Galway, in Knocknacarra. And now, so I went to Mallorca and kept teaching. So I'd go to the beach or I'd go
Mhm.
for long walks or I met up with a friend of mine that I trained with. And then I'd come back and I'd teach class. And so
Yep.
there was this sense of really using the new technology and using all the incredible connectivity that we've created and then using it to my own benefits. So being able to teach, being able to do what I need to do, and then going on holidays at the same time. Because
Mhm.
sometimes looking for the perfect moment where there's nothing or there's loads of, it just wouldn't have happened. So I just went there. Let's do it, and it was amazing. It was so cool.
That's amazing. Holidays are really important, I think,
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
even if you take time off and you're at home, there's always a list going on in your head of things that you should be doing. Even if you don't do them, then you feel guilty for
yeah.
not doing them. If you're sitting reading your book or you're going out for walks or you're just doing holiday stuff, it's really hard. So actually getting away is really important.
Yeah, it was just lovely.
Yeah.
It really was very soothing or restorative for my soul.
Mm,
It was great. It was really good. Yeah.
that's great. Brilliant. And so on Saturday, we had an amazing chat with Josef, which is up on YouTube now, about his Wim Hof Method Fundamentals workshop, which is on this Saturday. Um, it sounds amazing. I must
Yeah.
say, I will not be jumping in an ice bath myself,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny
it
actually.
sounds
This
amazing.
this room that I'm in is actually Josef's Soma room. So this is
Mm,
over here is the sauna that Josef built. He built a sauna during
mm,
the second lockdown, I think it was. He built a sauna, and so it used to be a wardrobe, and then now it has this beautiful glass door, and he put in paneling and sauna stones and all this kind of stuff, and
mm,
shelves and lighting, and so it's really beautiful. And then over here on this deck, this goes out. It has this large deck with stones on it, and
mm,
over there is Josef's freezer, and the freezer is full of I think it's 5 degrees. The water maybe less or minus. No, it could be -5. So it's just no, it's 0.5. So it's just above freezing all the time, and so Josef sits in his freezer and then has a sauna and then sits in his freezer. So yeah, so Josef's really been doing a lot of Wim Hof in his own life, and now
mm.
he's qualified and bringing it to the world, which is really amazing. And so yeah, so we've gotten these massive big barrels, these whiskey barrels, and they're sitting down just below this deck, actually down there, and
Mm.
that's what's going to be used on Saturday for the Wim Hof Method Fundamentals. Yeah,
That's
it should be.
amazing. Yeah, the images, because we have some images of Joseph in the barrels, and it looks really, really impressive. So
Yeah,
and there's nowhere I'd rather do it than NADUIR. It's such a beautiful setting for all of those
yeah,
things, and so yeah, it's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's exciting, and it seems the people who are gathering to do it. It's just yeah, it's lovely. It's very nice. It's very nice to share something so real and so
Hmm.
deep and important to us, and then it to be in our land, and for us, like there's a lunch provided, which is organic, and most of it's grown in the garden, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. just feeling the
That's really
sense
cool.
of that we have something really beautiful to offer, and it gives us such joy to offer it, and that people are
Hmm.
coming, like people are coming to our house again, and this is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah, exactly. Things emerging
Yeah.
and growing and changing, and yeah, it's nice. Change happens. Always change happens.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's great. Well,
yeah.
yeah. And for you, you're going back to live yoga.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, so next Tuesday is the first of the hybrid classes. So they're hybrid in the way that there's going to be real people in Knocknacarra in the class with me. And then also I have my
Hmm.
community of Zoomers, because the last year and a half, I've really like so deeply enjoyed my Zoom classes. They've been such a powerful resource, a community of connection. Like
Hmm.
we've literally cried and laughed our way through the last year and a half. And just this sense of moving together and the safety and the silence that's created within that movement is amazing. So I really wanted
Hmm.
to honor that journey that we've been through, and then also to honor the people who, for whatever reason, Zoom has just not been possible. And
Hmm.
so that combination of two communities, two interfaces, all in the same
Hmm.
room. Yeah, I can feel my brain is yeah, it's gonna be big, I feel. So yeah, I'm really excited, really excited. And there's
Yes.
something I like
Well,
about
it'll be great because I'll be there for tech support. So
yeah,
it'll be
yeah,
good.
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank God. There's something about the power of presence in a real class, or not that they weren't real
Mm.
on Zoom, but to be physically with other people who are moving in sync together and who are
Hmm.
hearing and embodying and connecting in a room it has a very, it's like a lodestone. It has this
Yeah.
magnetic quality of connection and of depth and of safety. And in that safety, then
Hmm.
there is this really powerful regulation that happens in our nervous systems. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to just being in a room with people moving again. It's what I love. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 It's great.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then that there's that sense of how to keep everybody safe in just the way of the people who are zooming in from their homes, and the people who are in
Hmm.
class are there physically, and how do those two worlds interact is a really big
Hmm.
question for me. How do I maintain integrity in two different directions?
Hmm.
So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we'll
yeah.
see, won't we? We will
Yeah, 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 yeah,
do everything we can to keep everyone safe on Tuesday and Wednesday next week.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and what I love is that it's a really learning community that it has gathered around me. This community of people who are willing to
Hmm.
try things out and experiment and really move into the unknown, and it's that I love, and so yeah, so
Hmm.
I can just trust that we'll all navigate together.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's beautiful.
It'll be great. Yes. And what else is happening at NADUIR?
Tango's back. Galway Tango starts back on Monday, the 1st of November. And
Hmm.
yeah, so Kike, Enrique Ringa, and I are going to be teaching Monday foundations from 7 till 8, and then continuation
Hmm.
from 8 till 9. And then there's going to be a small practica afterwards. And yeah, yeah, so that should be really exciting. It's like I haven't danced like forever, and I've been
Yeah.
moving. I move, but there is something about dancing and the connection of tango. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. How all of that I've done in the last year and a half will then
Hmm.
present itself in my tango, in my movement, in my dancing,
Yeah.
and then in the teaching and the connection and the community. And yeah, it should be fun. Yeah.
That's great. It's really great. Yeah. So, and is the winter wellness honey on sale yet?
Not yet. You can reserve it. I have to print up posters and do all that kind of stuff. So because I've been away, I didn't get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Great.
What
That sounds
else?
amazing.
Oh, the morning yoga.
Yes.
Yeah, so my morning yoga, so I've been doing balance the last 25 days and it's been amazing. I've really felt a certain resilience and robustness in the classes that's
Mm-hmm.
really, it's really like we're all deepening or it's growing
Mm-hmm.
on us, this practice of daily yoga, and then just balance itself. It's been really beautiful noticing how we balance and where we balance and how we don't balance, and how
Mm-hmm.
balancing inside and outside of us and the resources, so cultivating an internal sense of wellness that meets the external sense of the world around us and the stresses from the world around us. And yeah, it's been really nice. And then this morning I announced or decided on the name for November, and that's going to be
Yes.
Grace. And as soon as I feel or see the word grace, I'm like, oh, I just kind of, it just has this, yeah, I just feel like I go somewhere with grace, and
Yes.
it's really, yeah, it's very exciting. So yeah, so Grace is November, and yeah, and it's actually going to be in this room. So this is where
Yes.
grace will happen, just here, which is very nice. So I'll see you all in the morning because I've moved my studio, and yeah, so Grace will be here, which is very nice.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It's been really amazing. Like it's been a year now. I've been doing the yoga since last October, and I've seen so many changes in my body, in my mindset, in my outlook, in lots of different ways in my life, and it's just been amazing. It really, really has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were
I.
saying this morning because often at when we're doing the upload after class, we like chat away and be working away,
Mhm.
and I was asking Sinead how her tree was, and
Yeah.
it seems Sinead's
Yeah. It was pretty
Sinead
bad
so
today.
yeah, and so what's amazing is that sense of like it's ever changing, and
Yeah.
ever and I saw this
Well, that's it. When we
amazing.
did the tree a few months ago, my tree was amazing, like phenomenal. And I don't know, maybe I was wearing different leggings or maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty poor this morning.
But so Yo-Yo Ma is this amazing cello player, and he's been playing cello since he was 6, and he's like
Mhm.
he's exceptional. Like he's the world best at cello, and he was doing this
Mhm.
thing where he decided that he would get to perfection. Now that was his aim. So he just practiced like hours every day, and he just
Mhm.
that's all he did was cello. And he realized one day, 3/4 of the way through a concert that he was playing, that he had played it perfectly. And then he realized it was so boring. It was
Yeah.
like what? Like, is this all? Is this it? You know what I mean? That's it. Full
Mm.
stop. Put down your cello for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And he said he's,
Well, that's it. If you reach perfection, then where else is there to go?
yeah. And so
Yeah.
he said that actually he realized in that moment that actually he is into human expression more so than
Mhm.
human perfection. And that just was like, oh, that's just so cool because
Yeah.
in my yoga, I don't believe in anything should be perfect. And I don't think any of us should look the same. And there's no perfect version of this pose or a perfect moment. Like what's perfect about things is that the what's perfect about things is the sense of connection and the sense of in this moment the expression of how and who you are and how and
Mhm.
who this moment in your body at this age, this room, this mat, this whatever it is, and
Mhm.
so yeah, it's really, yeah, I love that idea, human expression more so than human perfection.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
nice.
Bring it
And
on.
you Sinead, anything going on in south of France at the moment for you?
Well, the kids are on holidays for 2 weeks
Oh,
as of Friday, so we're hanging out a lot this week. And then obviously I'm going to be in Ireland next week with Ciara. And then, yeah, and so Thursday is my birthday, which is nice.
yeah.
So I'm a huge fan of birthdays. So we're going to drive into Italy and have lunch in Italy on Thursday. And yeah, just do some fun stuff with the kids, do some laser tag and go bowling and go walking on the beach and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really good
Nice.
actually.
Nice,
It's
lovely. Oh,
that's the kind of yeah,
yeah. You'll start with yoga and then continue on from there.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So
Because the 28th is the last day of yoga. So yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and then you have a few days off, which is really nice.
Well, exactly, and it falls on a weekend, which is really
Yeah.
unusual. So,
Amazing.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always not. I was thinking that this morning. I was like, wow, I can sleep in over the weekend,
I
you
know,
know?
exactly.
Um,
Yes. So,
and, you know, and I don't really notice it anymore, but like getting up at 5 o'clock every morning is a thing. It's a thing, you
it
know?
is a
And,
thing.
but I just up now and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, because even on
Yeah.
holidays, I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning because, you know, there's that sense of the moving into or designing or the moments of inspiration or whatever it is, it lands with me somewhere as I careen around on my yoga mat in the morning. It's lovely. Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is lovely.
It's great.
Great.
Anything else? I
I
can't think of
can't think
anything
of
else.
anything else. No,
No, I think
no.
that's it kind of.
I think that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh, Soma breath. Soma breath is changing nights. So up
Oh,
until now,
yes.
Soma breath has always been on a Monday night. But because Tango is starting back, Soma breath is going to be on a Tuesday night from now on. So Tuesday night at 7 is the beginner Soma breath, and then at 7:30 is the continuation. And so yeah, so that's on Zoom, and that will continue on Zoom. That's going to be a service or a class that is just is, and then yeah, that's really cool actually.
Yep.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah. So bye, guys, and I'll see y'all. Me
Yes.
yogis, I'll see you in the morning. Tangoers,
Yes.
I'll see you on Monday. Yogis, I'll see you on Tuesday. Clients, I'll see you all week. Sinead, I'll see you next
Yes.
week, and then randomly anybody else. Rock on. I'll
Yes.
see y'all soon.
Absolutely.
Great.
Oh, it's lovely to
Okay.
chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't wait to see you
Yeah.
next week.
I know it's going
Okay.
to be great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Ciao, ciao.
Okay.